real man is someone who trusts his sister and respects them and wants to be on their team and stands up against the real bad guys, who are the men who want to abuse the women. I want fewer quests where my son is told, go out and fight it alone, and more quests where he sees that it's his job to join a team. Maybe a team led by women.
The Black Widow symbolizes female loneliness. A devouring mother causes emotional repression. She eats everything that comes near her. The feminine traits remain in the subconscious water, hidden. To rescue a man's feminine aspects from the mother, creative expression is the remedy. Then a man achieves his first true capacity for relatedness to women. The hero and the spider battles symbolize growing up. True creative achievement requires the anima's liberation from submersion in the subconscious mind. Natural rejuvenation follows as the phoenix rises from the ashes. This frees the adolescent ego from the oppression of parental expectations. He becomes an individual. A cultural pattern, or tribal identity, must evolve out of chaos. He is no longer driven to a competitive struggle for individual supremacy. Rather, he assimilates to the cultural task of forming a community, a full life, a mature attitude. The identity of the group and the individual is often symbolized by a totemic animal, or alter ego. This totem represents a new birth or rite of passage to a new stage of life. An ordeal or trial of strength creates the symbolic mood of death. From this springs rebirth through submission and self-mastery. This is a lesson in humility. Arrested development holds one back from this transition. The delay creates neurosis. A man sacrifices surrendering his sacred independence. He becomes conscious of his feminine traits. He overcomes his fear of paradoxical inner union. He no longer fears the fusion becoming a prison. He's not presided over by a powerful, dominating mother figure. He finds a way to not feel undue constraint on the development of his nature. Yet, he gives up exclusive autonomy and accepts responsibility. Balance is the goal. Understanding the Black Widow's destructive powers, the hero masters and assimilates his shadow self. Liberation, at last.
Stop crying.
Stop with the tears.
Don't cry. Pick yourself up.
Stop with the emotions.
Disrespect you.
Be cool and be kind of a...
Just keep your mouth shut.
Nobody likes a tattletale.
Bros come before hoes.
Don't let your woman run your life.
The three most destructive words that every man receives when he's a boy is when he's told to be a man.
If you never cry, then you have all these feelings stuffed up inside of you, and then you can't get them out.
They really buy into a culture that doesn't value what we've feminized. If we're in a culture that doesn't value caring, doesn't value relationships, doesn't value empathy, you are going to have boys and girls, men and women go crazy.
So man up! Man up! Man up! Man up!
Be a man!
Child of the wilderness, born into emptiness. Learn to be lonely. Learn to find your way in darkness. Who will be there for you? Comfort and care for you? Learn to be lonely. Learn to be your one companion. Never dreamed out in the world. There are arms to hold you, you've always known. Your heart was on its own. So laugh in your loneliness, child of the wilderness. So laugh in your loneliness, child of the wilderness. Learn to be lonely. Learn how to love life that's lived alone. Learn to be lonely. Life can be lived. Life can be loved. Alone.